Hey guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And today's video, as you can tell by the title, looking down at my notes, the courage to be disliked. The courage to be disliked. We all know what the word courage means. As God was ministering to me about courage to be disliked, He reminded me of how Jesus had to have the courage to be disliked. We too, as God's chosen ones, have to have the courage to be disliked as well, for the sake of the gospel. There are those out there who do not like Christians, so we have to have the courage to be disliked. Sometimes in life, people don't like you for whatever reasons they have. Sometimes they don't like you for no reasons. So this is another example of having the courage to be disliked. At the end of the day, the only person who matters is God. And yes, God was ministering to me about, having the courage to be disliked. And I know why God was talking to me about it. I know why God was ministering to me about it, because a lot of times people want you to do what they want you to do in the gospel. And this walk isn't about what other people want us to do. This walk, your walk with Christ, is personal. It's between you and God. And a lot of times man may want you to do something that God wants you to do something else. We have to listen to what God wants us to do. We have to listen to God's voice, and that could cause problems. Man may not like that fact that you're doing what God's telling you to do and not what they're telling you to do, and this could cause problems. But you have to have, God was telling me, because let me just share a little bit. Someone was talking to me, ministering to me about God, and they were saying, about doing this and doing it that way, and I was just letting them know that that's not how God wanted me to go about, no disrespect to what they were saying, but I was just letting them know that that's not the way, that's not the directions God gave me, that's not what God told me to do. So I had to have the courage to say, hey, and the person didn't like it. They didn't like it. They did not like it at all. But like I said, God was just telling me, you have to have the courage to be disliked. You have to have that courage that people are not going to always agree with you. People are not going to like, especially when they feel you should be doing something and you don't do it. They feel in their spirit you should be doing this, and but at the end of the day, I respect what you're saying. If it's someone that you respect their spirit, I respect what you're saying. But at the end of the day, this walk is between me and Christ. It's between me and God. My walk is between me and God, not between me and anybody else. And sometimes that's how it is. We have to have the courage to say to certain people that we respect, and we hold to a certain standard. Sometimes we have to even say to them, hey, I respect what you're saying, but that's not where God is leading me. That's not how God's leading me. Those aren't the directions that God gave me. We have to have the courage, and just like when God wants us to say something to somebody, minister to somebody, we have to have the courage to do that as well. And that's what God was talking to me about, having the courage to be disliked. And of course we all know, because I've had people in my comments, saying about stop talking about God and, Christians this and Christians that. I've had people in my comments, of course I just delete them. I don't entertain that. I don't give them any of my attention. But, we all know there are people that, don't like the Christians and God, and don't believe in God and all that stuff. There are some people that are like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to live for God. My purpose on earth is to live for God and let God's light shine through me. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to entertain the foolishness. I'm not here to entertain none of that. But I say that to say we have to have the courage as God's people to say, hey, whether it's we have a platform here on YouTube, Facebook, or wherever, you have a platform, or even if you don't have a platform, we have to have the courage. We have to have the courage, to be bold, to stand boldly for God, say what it is that God is telling us to say, because, even me having this platform here, and my other channel, I also, I talk about God over there too, because that's just who I am. But I've learned over the years of me having my YouTube channels that, I'm going to keep saying what God tells me to say, no matter what nobody say to me are the comments, no matter what people say, you know, even people not even in the comments, just people in my everyday life, you know, no matter what they say, I'm going to do what God called me to do. God wants me to let my light shine, and that's what God wanted me to have these platforms to do, to let my light shine, and that's what I'm going to do. So we have to have the courage to be disliked. And, you know, also, too, talking about having the courage to be disliked, you know, that could also be, you know, where, you know, have the courage to be disliked, where you may be with people or a person, a group of people or a person, you know, they want you to do something that's not right. You have to have the courage to say, hey, no, that's not right. Hey, I don't think that's right. I don't want to be included. I'm separating myself from this. I'm separating myself from that. You know, we have to have the courage to do that as well. We have to have the courage to be disliked when we're trying to do the right thing. You know, so this can go for, you know, anything, you know. We just have to have that courage to be disliked, you know, because sometimes people just don't like you for no reason. You know, I've been, you know, I've had to deal with that too, just for no reason. Because I know God made me a good person. I know that. Perfect, no, but I know God made me a good person. So we have to, you know that there's going to be times that people just don't like you just because they just don't like you. You know, that's just how it is. That we all know. That's just how it is. People don't like you, they just don't like you. Okay, oh well. You know, we got to learn how to deal with that too. You know, the courage to be disliked. We have to have the courage to be disliked. No matter what that is. You know, whether that's your walk with Christ, you know, you're trying to do the right thing, trying to, you know, get yourself in a positive circle. You know, getting rid of your negative circle to surround yourself with a positive circle. We have to have the courage to be disliked. That's what God was talking to me about. And that's what God wanted me to come and share today. You know, the courage to be disliked. Do you have the courage to be disliked? I can say in the beginning, you know, like growing up, I mean, I think we all go through that phase where we want to be liked, want to be cool. You know, I think we all go through that. But as you grow older and you mature and you realize that people just don't really matter like that, you know, for you to be trying to go over and beyond to be their friend and da-da-da-da, you know. But that's another video. But alright guys, I have done what God has wanted me to come and do and what God wanted me to come and talk about. Do you have the courage to be disliked? This is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to go in the description box. Click on that link to my second channel. Over there, I am doing cooking, hair, makeup, nails, DIYs, family vlogs, grocery hauls. I do so much stuff over there, guys. I review products, you know, anything that I want to review, I review. I do all types of stuff on my second channel. So if you guys are into any of that, click on the link in the description box and it'll take you directly over to my second channel. So you can go over there and show me some love and support as well. Alright guys, this is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. God bless. Bye.